And so it begins. Once more. The grind. Perfect time. One step is all it took. And so it begins. Again, this is not the most efficient way or place to grind. Not in the slightest. But it is safe. And that's exactly what I need. It's not the most time efficient, no. Not in the least. But it is functional. And since this is a triple berserker party, basically the point is we have to fight. We have to grind. Which I'm not the only one. I was reading up on the subreddit, and apparently someone accidentally rolled a quad berserker and they were rather upset. I mean, I rolled a berserker risk on purpose. I knew it was going to be a grind. I mean, berserkers are not great. I mean, they are grind. That is the entire point of berserker. I saw other people saying they needed to get like to 71. It's like, yeah, we'll try to hit like 60 before X-Death at 10 o'clock. But at 10 o'clock we have a date with X-Death. If we fail, well, I guess we'll do some more grinding. And possibly come back later today and try and beat X-Death. That depends. Depends on a lot of things. I have decided we will see if the outside Mirage Village, to give slightly better experience, will be viable. Ah, there it is, the peninsula. Because I'm pretty sure there's nothing here that really can hurt us at this point. I mean, we could miss, but that's normal. Oh, there are people that are missing their Easter rings. I thought that was looking a little weird. But I think this will be better overall. Yes, it's going much, much faster. It's still pretty monotonous and boring, so I would not blame anyone for wanting to tune in at 10 o'clock to see the X-Death party. With any luck, we'll be level 60 by then, and by then we should have a shot at X-Death. It's not going to be a great shot. Basically, the entire point is we're going to be relying on Krylie there, who's now... Everyone has now mastered the job to keep everyone alive. But mainly, above all things, X-Death is the goal. It was always the goal. He will always be the goal. I actually have with me today some delicious cream soda that I'm casually consuming in the background. You will not hear, of course, but delicious cream soda is being consumed to keep me alive, awake, alert, and a little enthusiastic. I have to remember that people have broken 4K. Yes, now the next goal is 5K. And Krylie is still catching up. Actually doing pretty well at it. Pretty good job of it. Every now and then we get to write our save to ensure the damage does not get undone. The beautiful levels. I know I said that I would try at some point taking Onyx at the 55, but I think it's just best to go till 10. By then we should be well above 55 and have a better shot at killing him. And of course the chicken knife is going to be key to all of our things. I'm going to keep a save at Necrophobe, just so I can say that I tried. But as we can see here, this is a very effective grinding spot in comparison to where we were before. I think most fights here are around 1,000 experience. Even the least effective ones are still double what we were getting with those frogs. And even when we get all covered in slime, it's still... It only takes a couple of blazes from the Mycales to get us back up to health. I mean, we haven't... Lena hasn't taken any real damage. She literally hasn't. Everyone else kind of has, but both her and Krylie are sitting very pretty. And that Assassin's Dagger is getting work done. It's always a good idea to pick that up if you have a knife wielder. Be it a mage or... Unless you had a class that could use any of the other weapons. I mean, suppose, again, we could do Fork Tower if we had a Reflect Ring. Because it's unlikely that Krylie would survive. Fork Tower. Or anyone, in fact. Not just Krylie, but any of them. 55 has been achieved by Butts. Aegis is successfully preventing Butts from healing, which isn't great, but it is a thing. There we go. That's probably why his health is so low. The Aegis, I may want to consider... No, we don't want to replace it, at least in the short term. We'll go into the Mirage Village at 9:30 and buy him a grinding shield. In fact, we'll head into Mirage Village now and get that, because chances are he's gonna die. Butts is gonna die. That's not good. Plus, that allows us to purchase an ungodly number of elixirs. I may not need to cast too much fire with the Black Mage. Aegis Shield is great and all, but sometimes the blocking of the magic is not what you want. I know the piano lies around here somewhere. Time traveler. And yet it only costs 70 gil to stay here. Time travel. 14 elixirs. $15 elixirs. That just about doubled our elixir capacity. Amazing. Let's get back to the Grinding Peninsula. And resume. We have reached the level 56 threshold. We are getting close. We just need the rest of everyone to get to, I want to say 57 before 9:30, which is not likely to happen. I keep zoning out, unfortunately, as there's really nothing to do. And this is straight autopilot, sadly. But we're likely to breach at least 5, if not 6k health by the time level 60 is breached. Which is going to be a hugely proportional increase in health. And that's going to just make surviving X-Death and even Necrophobe a much easier thing. And Krylie has just caught up to just being 2 levels behind, so she's doing pretty good on keeping up. Because I guess they decided not to have an end and save point anywhere. I have no clue where I was going with that. I think I got my brain crossed with something else that was going on in my brain. Something about save points not being anywhere near somewhere. That was just random. Wow, that was just sad. That was just sad. Saddest thing you've ever seen. My brain just goes, ooh. Anyway, yeah, exponential XP growth means this is going to be less and less effective as we go along. But if we can hit 60, we should be able to start grinding in the void, maybe. If worst case scenario happens to happen. Which is, of course, always Ned. Ned is the worst problem the world has ever faced. Oh yes, they've landed. Landed. Wow, that was... I'm not even sure what happened there. I apologize. I apologize. I don't know what happened there, what came out of my mouth. They've landed. Wow, what am I even talking about? I don't even know. And a save. And a quick status check on everyone. 32,000, 48, 39. It's doable. So, my question for everyone today is, how's everyone's summer gone? Mine has been uneventful. It's been work, and more work, and some horrible situations have happened at work. We've been horribly understaffed for a couple of months now, and periodically we just don't have the people. And it is proving to be a bit of a point of contention. Not only between myself and the upper management, which has not quite seemed to, all of them at least, have not seemed to grasp the concept of being horribly undermanned means we have problems. That seems to be solving itself, but I've heard that it took some doing by some of the upper echelons who do know what it's like, who do realize that horrible understaffedness is not a good thing. Ferris just gained a level, so 58. We're well on our way to hitting 60 before 10 o'clock. This is good, because I think 60 will be a good threshold. I'm not seeing any numbers that are exceptional. Maybe 2K will be coming from Thor's hammer, but who knows. Regardless, we just got a whole bunch of new people. We had a spat of 4 new ones. We'll see how that works out. I've been there long enough, and I've seen at least like 50 people come through the shop, or the place where I work. And I've only been there 3 years, and it's disheartening. It also makes it very hard to keep track of time, because I have to remember, okay, that was when, I mean, it's all in their relative to each other. It's like, okay, that was when X was here, or Y was here, or that was between them, wasn't it? The time just blends too much for it to be a consistent flow. It's just sad, because we don't have time mages where I work. If only we did. Regardless, I hope your summer's going better than mine. Although it has been a fairly eventful summer. The reason I was able to start streaming again is the internet freed up because my sibling and her children, bless them. I do enjoy the children. My nephews, it's great. But, they've been living here for a year or so, in the same house as I am. And, thankfully, things have started to go their way, and they have acquired their own place, which has freed up the internet. Which is just perfect. Just fine with me. And it's also very fine with the people I live with. That has been very helpful to everyone. Just in the amount of de-stressing that can happen. The cat even. Not my cat, by the way. The cat even has, she's taken it kind of hard, actually. It seems, she got used to the little children being all around and underfoot, and she's having, well, she's old. She's, I think, 14 or 15 years old. That was 15, I think, at the time we got her. So yeah, she's like 14, 15 years old. Very old for a cat. Cats are creatures that are not meant to live nearly as long as domesticated ones can. But she seems to be taking it kind of hard. Although she's gotten better in the last couple of days. You won't hear her or anything, because noise gates and things of that nature on the microphone. But trust me, without them you would hear everything going on. That's why mornings are a good streaming time. I'm less likely to have something going on than, say, the afternoon. Although today I will have something that needs to happen as soon as possible as after we're done here. Unless we beat X-Death, in which case that can get shoved to tomorrow. Yeah, we are gonna definitely be breaking easily the 5K mark. Yes, 2 more levels and 20 minutes to go. We'll be hitting level 60 anytime. That means Butts himself can probably take on a full meteor strike in and of himself. And shoot, Kryle's gonna break 3K here soon. And there we go. And according to this, we've been playing for nearly 50 hours. That would be an exceptional amount of playtime. In any normal Final Fantasy game, that would be an exceptionally large amount of playtime. A little ridiculous, to be honest. Oh, Kryle gained a level. Yep. She's now only 1 level behind. If we keep going like this, she will catch up in level. And that'll be helpful. She's broke 3K. She can take 3... She can almost tank all of Necrophobe's attacks. I mean, any one of these guys now can. Oh, there's the level 59 that showed up. Butts broke 5K. And this is the extent of what Berserker Risk can do. I'll try to get some... We'll do one more Fiesta run. After this one concludes. And we should... because it should showcase better than Berserker. The types of gimmicks this game can enable you to pull off. Now, what I could have done, I could have possibly job faired and re-rolled any of these berserkers as they showed up. But I figured I'm gonna remove them from the pool. For those of you who don't know exactly how Gilgabot works, don't worry, none of us do. But specifically, Berserker Risk is... it's all pre the initial run. In fact, they run a run called The Run, beginning of every Fiesta. And if you Berserker Risk before, which is the only time you can, Berserker Risk is before the run happens. Over a certain amount, I don't quite recall offhand what it is a Berserker. Gets added to the overall pool. And every Berserker Risk gets a chance of rolling a Berserker. For every Berserker in the pool. I just pulled 3 of them from the pool. Like I said, there's other people who've done other triple Zerkers. One fortunate guy got a triple Zerker Blue Mage. And like I said, Blue Mages are kind of broken. They're one of the only class, I think. No, one of 2 classes who can use water spells. Plus, there's a lot of good gimmicks in a Blue Mage that just make it rather brilliant. But yeah, triple Berserker Blue Mage. He doesn't even have the advantage of... oh no, he does, because he's got White Wind, which is a very useful blue magic. Not white magic. White magic is a Cure, Cura, and Curaga. Okay. And still level 59, but we are approaching level 60. And we got 15 minutes to go. We might be able to hit the 61. That would be nice. Because again, every level means the stats have gone up. Which, every time the stats go up, it means it's going to be a slightly easier fight. Now, like I said, Ned himself has an effective He has an effective, like, 200,000 health. Neo X Death does. Which at this point, I'm just going to start referring to him as Ned. Yeah, an effective 200,000 health. And not exact, that's a rough guesstimate. But he's got some nasty attacks. Some party-wide. That Amalgast one is pretty bad. I've heard many people refer to it as his Grand Cross move, which is, I believe, a reference to Castlevania. Dracula X, I believe. Richter's move when he has the cross equipped is a Grand Cross, which is a large screen wipe, just very damaging. And yeah, that is X Death in a nutshell. With any luck, we should have no problem getting to him. Some people might even say I would have no problem with Omega or Shinryu if I hadn't thrown away my coral rings. Not that that would matter. At this point, we have enough money to buy more coral rings. If I needed the anti-aging ones, the angel rings, I could buy those. I mean, there's just so much we could do. But as you can see, our numbers are just ridiculous. Riley's now 58. Some of these are going faster than others. And we probably will not be touched again. We probably won't need to use another cottage. I may purchase one at some point. But sadly, everyone is now fully berserkered up. Fully black maged up. Which still took some time. Which goes to show just how hard it really is to, if you wanted to max out all your jobs. I believe I did it in one file, except for the Earth jobs. They were a pain, and I don't even think I reached to this level, because I was much more conscious about my APB farming, because I was doing it in real life, and Butts has hit level 60. Yes, he has. 52k. And we still have 10 minutes to go. So we're just gonna keep going till 10 o'clock. Because again, like I said, every level, things get easier. I think Butts is now pulling 3k on the Assassin's Dagger, which is good. That's on the second row enemy. I mean, the chicken knife is just gonna be ridiculous. It might be able to... I mean, it won't be able to one-shot Ned, but it'll definitely hurt him. Because again, Chicken Knife is now fully maxed out. At attack level of 127, which makes it the strongest weapon in the game. Aside from the usual, it has a 25% chance to make you run. Which is not a big deal. As I've said before, it's only a 25% chance, and it'll be worth it. And I have no clue how the Lord Dance is coming along. But that's gotta be coming along pretty well too. Oh, there's everyone hitting level 60 but Criley. Let's see if we can make her hit 60. 10 minutes to go, 2 levels to go. What did I do? I just set us back, didn't I? I just accidentally set us back. Yes, I did. Or did I? I did not. Oh, thank God. I didn't set us back that much. That's the disadvantages of, save states there, of having to rely on them. I wouldn't have wanted to rely on them if I could have helped it. So yeah, we just lost a little bit of progress accidentally to my fat fingers. I thought I had my fingers on the right combination of buttons for that, but I guess I didn't. Regardless. Anyway, hope your summer's going well. Hope the fall coming up here in a few... can't even say a couple of months. It'll be like a month. Is gonna be, it doesn't have too many people down. Summer goes fast. I remember the days of my youth when summer was a big and glorious thing. I bet you all do as well. Yeah. Yeah, summers were great times. Played some games. Built some computers. And, summers are just great time to... I hate to say it because I don't really like the sun, but get out, enjoy the sun, the heat a little. Maybe you live in a place that isn't quite so hot. I don't live far into the south. In fact, not at all. I'm really rather far north, and we get some heat. Not like they do in other states, but we get some heat where I'm at. We don't get some earthquakes, but we do occasionally get tornadoes. Again, nowhere near as bad as, say, Hurricane Alley or any place like that, but we do get occasional tornadoes. Tornadoes, that's what I was talking about. Let's see if we can't make up this last lost level. If we can, that'll be helpful. I would like to see, because I think 60 will be able to do it. We should be able to take on Ned at 60. We could probably take him on now, but 60 just gives us a nice, comfortable threshold where things will get done. There we go. Level 60 has been acquired on butts. We'll easily be able to remake up my accidental mistake. And Krylie might even be able to make level 59 by the end of it. Maybe. And Ferris has successfully 60'd. Now we just need Lena too. Lena, you just need to level 60. Remember, every second lost is a second wasted. Every time I menu, I will leave just a... Oh, I think that enemy just fled on us. That was a little ridiculous. I didn't know the spiders could do that. Come on, Lena. Don't make me do this, Lena. Yay! Yes, she's level 60'd. And now if Krylie can level 59, we'll be in really good shape. Yeah, she's not likely to, but she has mastered 3k health, which is just perfect. Now, one thing you probably don't know is that each class you master gives you actually straight stats. Sometimes they're not great. Great stats. But especially if you're a freelancer, I think those either apply strictly to freelancer or progressively to freelancer. Meaning the more jobs you have, the more overall skills, passive skills you have. Passive bonuses, which makes it just what makes freelancers so good. Believe it or not. Now, sadly, the same is not true of Mime, but Mime has its own set of unusual requirements. Not the least of which is, it's a water job that you can't get at until World 3. In fact, we couldn't even get it if we tried. We'd have to take on Fork Tower. And we all know how I'm reluctant to do that. But yeah, you would have to take on Fork Tower, beat it, in order to access Mime. Which means if you rolled Mime in your pure chaos job, you would have no choice but to do Fork Tower, regardless of what else you have. Because that is your Earth job. That is your job. That's your assigned water job or whatever, whenever you rolled it. Come on, Criley. We've got 3 minutes here. We need you to hit. In at level 59, we can stop this grind at any time, Criley. Come on, Criley. I think these enemies have begun to realize that it's hopeless to try and help and try and hurt us because they're just throwing luminous robes at us. Which means we might be able to max out on elixirs. Which would be great because those are great single target heals. Full HP, full MP, just boom. Only thing they don't do is they don't bring back from the dead. Criley. Criley. Come on. Come on, gal. Think it through. You just want to hit level 59 with the rest of us. I mean, everyone else is level 60 and you have like 2,000 health behind everybody. But, come on, Criley. Yay, she's done it. She has succeeded. Okay, it is time. Manually make the states to where we don't accidentally do something stupid. Past this point. Okay. It is now time to enter Mirage Village and finish our gathering of what little items we need. And then it is Ned time. Mainly elixirs. We will rest here for no reason. Elixir. Sell off our 50-ish luminous robes. Buy all the elixirs we can, because money is useless at this point. How much money do we have? 695,000. That is, that's a few dollar. That's a very few dollar. We now have nearly 50 elixirs. Holy moly. Anyway, but you have to hold on to the Aegis. And on top of that, you get the knife. We are ready. It is now 10 o'clock. into the void. Once again, the void. Criley now has 600 MP. Let's see how everyone fights. Oh, you're part of us now. 2.5k. 6k chicken knife. I believe I'm still stocked up on everything else. Although it's gonna get very expensive on high potions if we keep encountering land crawlers. And kegs. Although less so with this. That 6k, that 6k chicken knife is just, oh, it is going to be the thing that is going to save us, which is why I gave it 2 butts. It is the only shot we have at Ned. We need that as often as we can. We really do. We just need to avoid Omega. Everyone's good favorite friend, Omega. Oh right, Criley. You need the Mangus Rod to be effective. Because otherwise she's not going to be an effective healer in the slightest. Leave Criley alone. And Butts, you need to take the medicine. Or not. That chicken knife will either be our salvation or our ruin. It's hard to tell which. It's a good thing Criley's now an odd level. Everyone else though is level 5 deathable. That's a problem. Although that won't be a problem for Lena, seeing as how she's the Bone Zerka. The Bone Zerker. According to the game clock, we've put in 53 hours into Fiesta. Now, if I'd not had the speed up capability, this Fiesta would have taken an exorbitant amount of time. I don't even want to think about the amount of... Yeah, that would have been about 25 days worth of straight Fiesta. Just to get to this point. I mean, and there's no even guarantee that we're going to be able to beat Ned. No. But at least I'll give us a chance. We'll have a chance. Several chances if we can. And Criley can just murder those with the power of fire. That is That is amazing. Yeah, ideally, if we had the infinite mana to do so, which we kind of do. I mean, with the ultimate spells costing 13 magic, we kind of have the power to just kill everything. And with the Mangus Rod boosting it, that'll be helpful. What actually would be really bad is if X-Death had a level draining ability, because that is our sole claim to fame at this point in time. Lena. I thought she had the bone mail equipped, unless I transferred that to somebody? Who has the, yeah, she's the bone, okay. So bone mail does not protect against not paralysis, petrify! Ooh, wow. Oh, that's bad. Lena is now a level 30 Berserker. That is bad. Thank you. Thank you, Chicken Knife. Yeah, Discord's not so bad when you don't have a lot of levels behind you. When you have levels behind you, that's a problem. That's a big problem. And now, Omega, friend to all. Omega. Okay, good friend Omega has allowed us passage. He has seen the great Zerkers. The three great Zerkers and their fire-wielding aide. Their intern! Yes, that's what Criley is. She's the intern. She's the intern that wields fire. Of course. Now that makes sense. It all makes sense now. Wow. We can just decimate them. We could... I was gonna say we could grind here, but it's not worth it. Admittingly, the attacks here have not grown weaker, which is a sad thing to say. You know, they still deal the same damage, it's just we have a significantly larger health pool with which to deal with them, and a 6k Berserker. A 6k damage Berserker, which I believe Ferris was dealing that much last time with the chicken knife, which is fine. But Butts is doing, I think, a little bit more damage, and that was against the barriers too. Actually, Necrophobe should be very easy with this party. A couple of those chicken knives. I mean, with the sheer volume of health we have, should be a joke. He really should. I mean, he's not going to be. And neither are these iron giants in the basement. And throughout here. But neither are the death claws that are going to be spawning any moment now. Okay, not death claws, fortunately. How'd you miss? He's standing right there. There you go, that's how you do it, butts. That is how the butts does. We have succeeded. Not exactly, but we have gotten close. And the butts is now healed. 5k health, berserkers. That is brilliant. I love it. And once again, into the void, where there will be tons and tons of... Oh, God. Really? 2 of them. Two King Behemoths. Of course, why wouldn't there be King Behemoths? Holy moly, what the crap happened there? King Behemoths, no. Oh, no. Berserkers. You nearly killed us all. Berserkers, do not try this. Do not try and be heroes, Berserker. Run away. These things have 18,000 health. Like I think I've mentioned before, which is a lot of health. And they don't drop anything of real importance either, so just... Berserkers. Berserkers. Berserkers, just run away. Fine. You didn't even need to be healed anyway, butts. You know, that chicken knife. It kicks in at the most awkward times. That guy had like 1 round left in him. That's all he had. He was gonna be dead next round. And the chicken knife says no. No, we leave now. No, not all the time I'm trying to run away from this guy. No. Let's not run away then. Let's instead run away when one of them has 1 round left. Because why not? Shinryu. $29 ability points. If only we had a use for those 29 ability points. Let's just throw them on top of the pile of all the other jobs we could have had. If we weren't triple berserker. Just let us run, Mind Flayers. You're not gonna succeed. You're not gonna win, Mind Flayers. Why am I seeing enemies that are just kind of dying at random? We don't have anything equipped that inflicts poison, do we? Ah, Necrophobe. Your time of reckoning will be after Ned. We could, if we kill Necrophobe, we could theoretically grind here. But there wouldn't be much point in that, would there? I mean, we're already such a high level. The fights here are not worth anything. They're actually not. They're not worth doing. Actually, they don't give out any experience, so grinding here is useless. So, Necrophobe. Ethers. Everyone is now stuffed full. It's as if we used a cottage. Mostly. Just let us leave. Trust me, you don't want this any more than anyone. To Ned. The Great Tree. Neo X Death. Do we seriously have to see this whole cutscene again? And this entire cutscene again. The 4 Dawn Warriors help. They hold off the void, so we live. Lena's father helps. And now we save for Ned. Ned Fight Part 1. Hello, X-Death. Oh, Chicken Knife tried to make us run. We're just gonna sit here for a bit while we look up in the window once again what Ned's stats are. Right. That's what they did. X-Death, he has 49,000 health. No. 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 No, Ned. Bad Ned. You don't get to kill Krylie. That's rude. That is beyond rude. That was just... Ned. Ned, seriously. Fine. You want this? You can have your 5k of damage every other turn. As long as he doesn't white hole Krylie, we'll be fine. It's a pretty powerful holy. So far, the chicken knife is not serving us great. Now, it is helping to keep Ferris alive. That's gonna be... because we have to survive that meteor and then some. Oh, and... I think we just survived with Krylie. Or maybe that was just luck. That was last time. It was one meteor and then sucked into the void, Ned. I think it was just luck. He just didn't cast it until then. Yeah, that was it. Ned. It is Ned time. Neo X-Death. And that was a pretty smooth X-Death run. all things considering. Anyway, top part of Ned, 50,000 health. Front part of Ned, excuse me, 50,000 health. Top part of Ned, 55,000 health. Back part, which is the part we need to kill, 60,000 health. And the middle part has 50,000. So he has like 220, something like that. This is going to be the issue. Can we kill the annoying parts of Ned first? Top, front, back, and middle. Ooh, boy. Keep Criley on living duty. I think he's lost his white hole ability. Okay, we're so far. Just need to keep Criley alive, basically. And it's up to the Berserkers. They're gonna chip away at him. Oh, vacuum wave, that's gonna be okay. Flame rings will keep Lazaga at bay. Now that's the move we have to watch out for. That was the move we need to watch out for, and we need to keep healed up for. It's a good thing we don't have any beneficial magic. And it's also done a sap on us, hasn't it? Very slow sap. As you notice, the game's clock is running very slowly. Very, very slowly. Oh, here's Grand Cross. Oh, can we even survive it? I don't think we can. I think we will be dead. He killed Criley. We have no chance of surviving this. But I'm gonna let it play out. Because this gives you an idea of what Ned can do. I can't believe he just straight up murdered Criley. That was my only chance. Let us try Ned again. Yes, and I'm skipping that first half of the fight because it's the only annoying bit is going to be Meteor. If we can survive the Meteor, it's a given. Let's just hope he's random enough to where he's not going to try and successfully murder us again. I'm going to try something, and it is the... Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I believe it's the back part. It is vulnerable to petrify. It is very hard to pull off. For very good reason. But it is vulnerable to petrify. Okay, so far he's allowing me to get Lena. Amalgamast only hurt Criley, really? Oh, this is not good. This is very bad. We need to get Criley healed up right now. Oh. Okay, Criley. Come on, come on. Come on, Criley. Come on. Yes. Yes! No! What are you doing, Xdeath? No! Do not hurt Criley. Do not hurt Criley. Do not hurt her at all. Please, I beg of thee. Oh, doomed butts. Great. I mean, that's not great, but there are worse results. But he slowed her too. Oh. And now he's Thundaga'd. This is a lost run. She's not even gonna get a chance to heal herself. She's doomed. She's doomed worse than Butts is. Or maybe not. I mean, if Butts can keep up the assault and stop the Amalgast from killing people, which he is failing to do. Criley's not gonna get a chance to live. That's a bad chicken knife. Ah, oh, Butts, you should have let that hit. Come on, Criley, yes. You hit the two you needed to hit, good. Good, so far so good. And once Butts dies, we just need to bring him back with the Phoenix down, not die. We've got... Remember, Xdeath is made up of 1,000. Oh, there goes Criley. This run is lost. He's made up of 1,000 demons sealed within that ancient tree. So that's why we get this amalgamation of just things. Yes, we know the laws of the universe mean nothing, Xdeath. You've made that perfectly clear to us. And Butts is dead, and Lena is as well. There's no winning this fight. This section of the... Wait. Aphrodite. Oh no, he's gonna Grand Cross her and she's dead. No, she's just silenced. I mean, unless Xdeath decides to keep her alive. With Faraga's, he's... This run is dead. Yeah, she's dead. We have a half hour to keep on trying this. We have a shot. There's a possibility. We might succeed here, people. If I can kill the one that casts Amalgast with a break at the beginning of the fight, that reduces his damage output by 1/4 and his AoE capabilities drop. Even though I think Grand Cross Xdeath is the top part, I need to kill that last back part. Yes, it can be petrified. Okay, X-Death, you get to be... Ah, come on. Okay, that's acceptable. That is perfectly acceptable, X-Death. The back part is the part with 60,000 health, too, which is really the annoying bit. Yes, yes, the laws of the universe mean nothing. I forget what that is a... I'm thinking that's a trigger to something, or it means something important. But I don't recall what. It means he's doing something. Good job, Ferris. You're alive yet? And we got Grand Crossed. How badly? Well, Butts is doomed again, but we saw how that worked. I mean, if we can just focus the Berserkers, which is a very awful statement that no one should ever believe can be done. This is the same result as the last Grand Cross. But that's a different result than the first Grand Cross. And this looks like it's playing out exactly the same. Possibly because I'm performing the same actions? Maybe they're not seeded? Maybe they are random? They aren't random, but are instead seeded based on your own actions. That would be a... Oh good, thank you! And then he's gonna Amalgast. I'm not sure what happened there, but notice that Krylie is no longer... Oh man, that doesn't count. But Krylie's no longer slowed. This is important. If she can survive, she will be back at normal speed. Now, sadly, Doom is not dispellable. He's really, really angry at Krylie. For reasons I am not aware of. Okay, but her ATB gauge is still effectively slowed. Great. I mean, she's not in practice, but her ATB gauge is not going to recover. That's unfortunate. And now she's dead. You guys have probably 150,000 health to run through in the next 15 seconds before Butts dies. I think that means he's gonna Grand Cross within the next set. Because it definitely doesn't mean he's gonna Malgast. Well, this run was a dud. I think we might have something workable if it can be said we can focus the Berserkers, or kill that one part of Ned. If we can kill the Amalgast. That run was bunk, but it's worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I'm still gonna try and break that enemy. A lot of places I've seen would suggest a item we can't get to try and kill him. We don't have the Wonder Rod. Wand. We have 3 Berserkers, 1 Black Mage, 1 Ned. And the funny part, if you've noticed, nothing has reflect on him. They're not immune to anything. They're not weak against anything. They don't absorb anything. Ned has weaknesses. that has given me an idea. I'm not sure how I would find what I'm looking for, but if I can zombie the berserkers, they become immortal. Quite literally. Then all I would have to worry about is Krylie dying. It's worth a shot. I think the Mind Flayers, they can do that. Oh, the Necromancers. Oh. Yes. Yes. That will make the Berserkers immortal. We'll try that after. We'll attempt it. Actually, I'm gonna try. I don't think. No, they are not. Or at least, the back part can be bioed. Not a lot of damage, but it might be poisoned now. Maybe. I think I've been targeting the wrong part all this time. So, Ned is still very powerful. We will try the other strategy. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. And now I give her the chicken knife and the... She doesn't even need the Aegis shield. She just needs to live. Now if I could get him to zombie someone else who is not Lena, because that will not work against Lena. Actually, I think I might give him the Rune Axe. Ferris the Rune Axe. Ferris, that was rude. That was very rude, but we've acquired a dead Zerker. He needs no she needs no health. She needs no life. Ferris, You get... Oh, I can't tell her to equip the chicken knife because she's dead. I need Butts to die. I need Butts to be the one to die. To be all zombied. Oh, completely wrong one. Lena is Bone Zerker, so it doesn't matter. We really need Butts to be the one to be zombied. Because I think that won't trigger the chicken knife. It's worth a shot, at least. And mainly with the whole attacking on a party member, this is dangerous. I mean, very dangerous for us to try. I think it might be worth it. If we can get him to... Dead Zerker, the one we really need him to? You guys, on the other hand, are definitely not worth it. I did not mean to do that. Oh, we are possibly dead. Or not. Meteor apparently has a striking range. We will attempt... We will attempt a great many things, and no, MP draining is not going to be a... Oh god, movers. These things are not good. I remember movers. They weren't very good. Oh, come on, you guys are definitely not what we want. Now come on, Necromancer. We need you to zombie people. Yeah, 'cause if we can just get Butts zombied, we have a shot. Or Lena, I guess. She can also be zombied. I mean, that's cool. You want to do that, but... Yes! Yes! Dead Zerker! It has happened. The Dead Zerker has arisen. Oh! I did not want to do that. Dead Zerker will wait. For now, Necrophobe. I can't believe I did that. That was dumb. That was very dumb. Why did I do that? Actually, with 3 Dead Zerkers, we could take on Necrophobe as well. Why did I do that? I went to load rather than save. I just acquired the ultimate power. The forbidden power of dead Zerker. Well, Lena's dead. Or maybe not. Maybe Lena will survive this. She'll be very lucky to. He was very lucky. See, the damage that goes out is just... We just need to survive several rounds and these things will die. They only have 8,000 apiece. Oh, that was beneficial. Oh, that was so beneficial. We just need a couple of more rounds of the barriers. Not of him, of the barriers. Not quite perfectly timed, but Necrophobe will die. We have the level on him. And this triple dead Zerker is going to be not great, because ideally, Ferris wields the Rune Axe, not the instant death weapon that could kill everybody. That could cause the run to end at any random point in time. Barrier 1 down. I don't know if they have to be defeated in tandem or not. Or closely thereabouts, but I do know that they're less of a problem now. We now have 3 attacks going on instead of 4. This battle is won. Necrophobe is dying. A success to end the day on, which is great. Insult to injury? Yes. That was an insult to injury. Your holy got blocked. Now, the problem, as they go down, as the Berserkers kill things, chances of hitting Necrophobe go up. Which is fine if he can't... If it didn't distract from the fact that there's the barrier just sitting there. I mean, the chances of hitting the individual barrier go up. They go from 1 in 5 to a 1/2. He's now, Oh look, your barrier is gone, Necrophobe. Whatever will you do? Oh no, you blinded one Berserker. Remember, he has 40,000 and 44,044 HP. So he does have some capability of harming us. But basically this fight is over. He's not that strong. Put Ferris back on the hitting level. If she will. Hey, look, it's Greg. Welcome to the canonical Final Fantasy V last scene with Greg. He just wants to be the hero. It is 5-on-1. Notice how Gilgamesh is not targetable. The berserkers will not harm him. Galf was pretty strong. Life advice time or with Gilgamesh. Life advice with Gilgamesh. Okay, excuse me, Gilgamesh is targetable. Why would you? He has some amount of health. I think you can kill him. There's just no reason to, because this fight is all in Gilgamesh's hands. Goodbye, Gilgamesh. We'll see you in many other Final Fantasies. For you have traversed the void. Forever and anon. The final save point is unlocked. Not that the game will currently let me use it, because the saves keep failing, it says, and I don't know why. But that was Greg. The final save point is unlocked. Necrophobe is dead. I have an inkling of an idea that is going to suck so horribly. But if only I had, say, equip shield or equip armor on Krylie. I need her under my control, but I need... we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully. With more fighting of X-Death. If not, well, there's more grinding to do. I just want to avoid that if possible. Till then, this is Stomping Llama. We'll see you next time.